Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Lock Horizon Season 2, Episode 25, The Pioneers. And this is the last episode of the season. I'm like, last episode, the way it ended with Shiroe just ready to attack this particular problem that they're facing with the moth, putting people to sleep. At first, it was the people of the land, and now it's the adventurers, right? And then the base of the moth monster was at the Shibuya station. So last episode, Shiro was sort of like in between two worlds, worried about destroying the station since it was the only way to contact the moon. And yeah, the kids just basically told them that they wanted to stay here. And then he's like, they have, I think, 30 minutes to get through this thing. And then he's like, he's going to be able to do this, in 30 minutes. And they didn't have to choose between the station and the people. So I'm so excited for what he's about to do. So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelingme. And now let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay, guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Hi. Oh my god, sis. How did I miss that? Begin the operation. And Rize, I don't know. She's the one that's taking over for Krusty, right? And she was like, "There's no use with all your gimmicks. So check this out." She was like, "Krusty, you really looked up to Shiroe, but now she doesn't see why, because he was just messing up last episode. But now she's gonna see. He's a genius, right? I believe that's what they said last, or was it's the Moth Monster, the genius. Huh. He used mana channeling when he was trying to turn Rudy into a adventurer, right? Or did I not remember that right? Hmm. A lot of them. Around the way tomato. But that's good. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. What does that look? Ay, ay, ay. That look goes straight to my heart. Ooh, Daliktan of summoning. Okay. That's your answer? What did you notice? Is that the muff? Is it because he's the genius of somebody? He can summon them anytime? It doesn't have to be night. Well, I don't know. Oh man. The wife is asleep. Is that all you know how to say? Like, shut up. Of course, he's carrying her. Huh? Safety from what? Get out of the way! Oh shoot! 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 Why does he keep wanting them to fall asleep? Soldier, soldier. You about to see? I don't know, but you about to see. But it's usually when they're low level like that. That's when they like see super size. Ugh, ugly. Safety in return. He's not saying safety in return. Safety and return. What does that mean? Oh, the barrier. Yep. Yep. Full control like the counter. You're the reason why I bought glasses, man. Oh. Got models with no power. Merciless Striker Assassinator, and then he's gone. And then the man is like, that's me. Minami's people, right? And that dude was with what's her name? The leader, Tea Party. Aww. You're drooling from your eyes. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Huh? Is that the leader? It is them. Look at their faces. Kanami. I forgot the name. Why are you looking like that? Oh, yeah, she has a daughter. Oh, oh my goodness, this girl. Oh, like come and go as you please. Yay! Aww. That's so cute. Yes, you did. You did. I feel like he did it on purpose. Oh, is that his arm? He's covered. Oh my goodness. A traitor. I'm not gonna do it with you. If you think she's gonna fall for that again, she's gonna stop. See? It's not gonna work on him. Her anymore. Good. I thought she was gonna be the one to do it, but whatever. That's good as well. Huh? What did she do? Favorite. These two. Oh, going through the season. William, Massachusetts. Oh, this was such a great couple few episodes when it comes to him. Oh, they make us. I hope they don't change the third season's intro. I mean, they've been keeping up with this one forever, so I hope they don't change it. Oh, when Akatsuki learned her teaching. So, the kids on their adventures. Roy too. Oh, and then he changed her. Then 43rd song. You guys are still on this. I've been saying this for a while now. I do not trust this dude, man. Like, I do not. I so do not trust him. He has an agenda that he's. I don't trust him. Okay. The battle was amazing. And of course, Shiroi was able to, well, use his full something encounter, whatever, and direct people, and they would did them stuff, and then they got rid of that genius of summoning, right? Dalikton. They did all that amazingly. And then they were there. He was supposedly there trying to fix the communication device in the tower or whatever. And then things started working. And then he contacted, like, Shiroi got into contact with Kanami, right? And they were catching up and all that. She's on the China server and that she has a 3-year-old daughter now. And Shiroi knew about it, but he didn't say congratulations. Like, she didn't tell him, but he knew about it. And now she's like, congratulations. And then Shiroi basically assumed that she would want to go back because she has a daughter in the real world. And she's like, why? And she made him think of the third option, which is find a way to connect both worlds so that we can come and go as we please. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. Because when you think about Toya as well, Toya said that he wanted to go back home, but then he wanted to come back with his own power or something like that. So this is gonna give him that opportunity, find the way to connect both worlds so that he can, still be in his real world, which his legs aren't working, but then he can come back to the real world, to the game, and be able to walk around and play around with his friends and stuff. I'm like, yeah, man, that's not the best option out of the two. Because they only had two options, right? In the beginning, either they were gonna be able to stay in the game, or they were gonna be able to return home, and then that's gonna be it. But now they're the third option, connecting both. Oh, I love that. What was that? Yeah. So he was talking with her, and then she mentioned that Krusty was there. I'm like, people. I have been saying forever that this season better not end without me seeing Krusty again, without Krusty coming back. And then he was like on the channel server. I'm like, what the heck is he doing over there? So he disappeared from here, and then he showed up in the channel server, and then he met up with Kanami and the others. I'm like, what the heck? But it was so good to see him. Oh, and then Krusty was about to tell them something that Krusty said or something or other. The communication is cut. And I'm like, nah, this dude did it on purpose. And then there was a moment in the episode as well where Shiro was talking to Kanami, right? And then you see him like at the forefront, like somewhere on the screen, and he was looking at Shiro with this look, and I'm like, dude, I've been saying this forever, man. I don't trust him. I do not trust him. Yes, he has been helpful on this journey that everyone is going on, but I feel like he also wants something, and it was not in his plans, or he did not want Shiro to know what Krusty wanted to say, and that's why he cut the thing. And then when everybody was, after Nyenta prepared these amazing meals for everybody to eat, and everybody's eating, and then you see Sojiro and his people, and they were supposedly supposed to look after Regan as he was fixing the communication devices or whatever, and then the guy disappeared on them and then showed up here. I'm like, that's where the season ended. I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna fully trust this dude until the anime is over and he hasn't done anything. He hasn't shown any other, I don't know, he hasn't betrayed them or anything like that. I'm still not gonna trust this dude until the very end. I just don't trust him. What else happened? The genius of so many. He kept saying something about go to sleep and then I'll grant you safety or something like that. I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? I'm like, Shiro kept wanting to talk to him, but he kept saying go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And then he started saying stuff like, sleep and your safety will be assured. Safety from what? And that waves will return to waves and particles to particles. Give me your souls, and I promise you safety and return. And I promise you safety. I feel like it's that safely and return. I feel like that's an error in translation. I feel like it's I will promise you safety in return. But safety from what? Those who allow those who agree to the contract and hand over their souls are to allow access and choose to stand by in sleep. Allow access to what? To their empathions and choose to stand by in sleep. Stand by for what? Because he's saying stuff I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? I feel like he's maybe there's something world ending. I don't know that's coming. And this they are they want this the MPs, I guess, in order to face whatever this threat is. And if the adventurers and everybody goes to sleep and give them what they want, then they might be able to use that to face whatever this is. And maybe once everything is done, they're gonna wake up. I don't know, but what he was saying just it did not make any sense to me. But yeah, and then you have the Minami side of things where Kazuhiko was telling Intix, whatever, that they should join up with Shiroe in the round table and all that. And then he's like, she's not gonna join forces with the traitor. I'm guessing Shiroe is the traitor. Why is she calling Shiroe a traitor? Like, I don't know. And then that dude also was there, KR. When I wrote his name down, I wrote in parentheses horse, because he's the one that took over the horse when he was, he joined up with Kanami, So KR also basically, well, he said that Shiro is probably thinking about contacting them and, coming to some sort of understanding. And then he said that he wanted to be stronger as well, and that he was more like a supportive role, just like Kazuhiko is. And then when they were talking about joining forces with Shiroi, and Intix was like, no, that's when Noreha was coming down the stairs, and she basically ordered them to contact Shiroi, I guess. And then Intix started talking like she did before, and then Noreha was sort of like curled up in a ball by herself, feeling bad and everything. And she thought it was gonna work again, but it did not work this time around. And then she wanted to slap him. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I was hoping that it was gonna be Noreha that actually like stopped her. But nah, Kazuhiko did it. I'm like, that's nice as well, but I would have preferred if it was Noreha that stopped her. But yeah, so that's where we are. I love that when the episode ended, when the song was playing, they were basically showing sort of like the different arcs that happened during this season. You have the William Massachusetts things when they were doing that raid, and they were dying and all that. They showed basically Demikas and Shiroi coming to an understanding. They showed when the kids went on their journey. They showed when the person of the land was possessed by that armor, and he was killing people in the city, and then they had to drop the protection or whatever. They showed that as well. They showed Akatsuki getting her teachings right. Like, I love them showing all those things just to remind you of what the journey has been through. It has been this season. Did they show Krusty disappearing? I don't know. But yeah, I just love when they mention Krusty and everybody was like, huh? And even me, I'm like, oh, Krusty. So I guess Krusty's gonna show up next. I hope that he's gonna show up next season. I believe they have 3 seasons, right? if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to season 3 episode 1, you can just over check it on my Patreon at patreon.com/fairmini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.